And now I'm gonna to just give the floor to Rachel so she can let you know, for those who are still with us after all the requirements, how to use the platform to apply for the grant.
Thanks, Julie. So yeah, we're going to have a look at how to apply. The Community Stage 1 call for applications is now open and will close on the 17th of February. Community grants go through two stages. The first, the concept note, which can be submitted through FlexiGrant anytime between now and the 17th of February. And stage 2, which is a more detailed application, will be open around May, June 2025 by invitation for those who have made it through stage 1. So we'll look at the application process. All the guidance documents are available on our website on the resources tab, and copies are available on our FlexiGrant platform as well. So we have the essential information guide, the complete guide for applicants, the FlexiGrant user guide, finance guidance, monitoring, evaluation and learning guidance, and the list of all eligible countries, all available on our website. You have to register and create an account on FlexiGrant to be able to apply, and a Word version of the application form is available for you to draft your application, but all applications must be submitted via FlexiGrant by the lead applicant. And any questions that you have regarding the application process, you can always email our help desk email address, which is on the screen there, helpdesk@oceangrants.org.uk. Looking at how applications will be assessed. That's it, Vic, if you can just move through the slides. Thank you. Funds will be allocated through an open and transparent process against clear criteria detailed in the application guidance. The process for assessing applications is detailed here. You can see the eligibility checks will be conducted on all applications received. Eligible applications will be assessed by an independent expert committee of marine and development experts against assessment criteria in the guidance document. Expert committee then meet to discuss the assessed applications and recommend project for funding, and then results letters are prepared and issued to all applications with feedback on your project. The Ocean Expert Committee is there to ensure a range of views have been considered when making funding decisions. A committee of marine and development experts has been appointed to provide high quality specialist advice on which applications should receive funding. So looking at how organisations apply, as we said, all applications need to be submitted through FlexiGrant. The link can be found on our website at oceangrants.org.uk. The link will take you through to the FlexiGrant page, which you can see on the right-hand side of the screen here. And at the top right corner, you can log in or register. If you have an account from round 1 and are unable to log in, please email the help desk and we should be able to reset your account so that you can log in. So this just shows on our website where you need to click to apply. So it's the apply button there shown on the top menu. And then if you click on the visit the application portal, that'll take you through to the FlexiGrant page, which again is shown on the right-hand side of the screen there. So the application forms and supporting documents are available in 5 different languages. So we have Indonesian, English, French, Portuguese and Spanish. And the application form is available on FlexiGrant in each of the 5 languages. Once you log into FlexiGrant, if you click on the Available Grants tab, you'll see the list of the 5 application forms will come up in each language, which is there for you to click on Start, and you can start your application in any of the 5 languages. Once you start an application, you can save your progress, and then when you return to FlexiGrant, any applications you have started will be available in the My Applications tab just on the left of the FlexiGrant screen. So for stage 1 requirements, you'd need a completed application form, a complete theory of change using the template provided, evidence of legal status of the organisation. For applications for funds below £100,000, this can be replaced by a letter of support from the host government or British Embassy. Financial accounts, as we've discussed, covering the last 2 financial years. For projects over 100,000, this must be audited or independently examined accounts. And then we also need a signature of the lead applicant. This must be a scanned copy of an actual signature. We cannot accept a typed signature or a QR code. And I will now hand back to Yolanda to go through the help and support.
Sorry. So yes, all that we have, yeah, what I want to say is like Ocean has been very focused on. Wait, I was just listening in the Spanish channel all the time, so I was listening myself in Spanish. Yeah, so what we want to share with you is that Ocean has been very focused a lot on trying to find a way of support applicants to make the way easier, and also to support in the process about understanding how to do it better, how to meet the requirements we are looking for. And we have created a lot of a list of documents that could be useful for you to understand much better. We absolutely recommend to have a look on all of them. You can start with the quick start guide, that is a simplified of the information about all the program. Most of the information we have been discussing today here, but going deep in the level of information. And this quick start will be very useful to understand if your project and your organization can apply for the grant. So if once you have reviewed that, we recommend to go to the complete guidance for applicants. And in this complete guidance, you will find all the information you will need to understand much more about all the sections, all the things we are asking for, the documents, and how to calculate the budget you will apply for and everything. We have also created Flexi Grant guidance. As Rachel was introducing, the proposal should be right through the Flexi Grant. So to understand much better about the platform and all the sections you will find in the platform and all the questions and everything in the form, you will find all this information in the Flexi Grant guidance. Then you have the finance guidance that's also thinking about supporting you about how to calculate the budget and how to understand better how the financial years are going to be running and everything. You have this guidance also online. You will find also the monitoring, evaluation, and learning guidance, and also very useful to understand how to share in your proposal how are you going to evaluate the impact of your project. So it's going to be very useful to read also for writing a project, very inspired about how to measure and monitoring from the very beginning of the implementation of the project. The JETSI guidance that has been said that going to be shared soon, and also to find a way to integrate all these topics in your project. And finally, we have the frequently asked questions that going to be also very useful, because most of the questions that you are sharing also today with us are very common between the applicants, and it happens also last year. So we have been collecting most of these questions, and we recommend you to, if you have any question that you cannot solve in the guidance, maybe have a look on the frequently asked questions. So you will check if someone has the same doubt during the last time, and maybe share with them. So we have workshops and webinars to go with you through the process of application. We are going to have how to develop your concept note. That's going to be focused on how to complete the form. It's not a webinar focused on how to, it's not focused on analyzing the projects or your proposals or the themes. It's more focused about what are we asking in each sector of the form and how to develop a good proposal. And then we are going to have another session just focused on questions for the people who is in a very advanced progress in their proposal writing, and they have some other questions that maybe they cannot solve through the guidance. And finally, we are going to have also a Ocean Help Desk email. That email is going to be working for answering the questions you could have, but the idea is to use this channel for questions that cannot been solved through the guidance, and the grant administrator want to offer this direct support to all the applicants and grantees from the expert team through the help desk. The email is, you can see in the screen, is helpdesk.oceangrants.org.uk. But please be aware that the help desk can only provide clarifications on the information included on in the published guidance notes. So we cannot give you any advice about the theme of the proposal of the activities. So it's more focused on some questions you could have, but most of these questions could be answered most of the time through the guidance. But in case you want to share with us the questions, just use the help desk, and the help desk is not going to be able to comment on your project ideas, but yeah, you can use that channel to share with us the questions you cannot solve through the documents we have prepared for you. Also, we recommend you to follow us in the social media, where we are going to be updating all the next webinars and the deadlines, just to remind you about the deadlines. And for sure, as we say, have a look on the website. You can have a look on the projects that are running now, but also use the help desk to be in touch with us in case you have any question. And just to share with you some top tips for almost going through the Q&A, the questions and answers that you could have. Just some tips we want to share with you for this time if you have decided to apply. So don't leave your application to the last minute. I know that the form could look quite easy, but we are asking for a lot of documents, and also to support and to demonstrate that the data that you share with us is in that document. So please don't leave your application to the last minute. Make sure that you read the guidance, detail it, and you have a look on all the sections, and you are be sure that you meet the requirements for be an applicant. Answer the question that has been asked. So try to focus on the questions that we are sharing. Be very explicit on the or more specific in the form. We don't need to have a long text forms. We just need to understand well what is the context of your project, what are you looking to do for, and how are you going to do it. So please try to write clearly and concisely, and do not exceed the word count or page number limits that you're going to find in the FlexiGrant platform. If you find the possibility, just ask someone else to read your application to check if it makes sense and if it met the requirements that we have shared with you during this presentation. And assume that the person that's going to read your application is not a local, don't have the local or prior knowledge. So the context about the place and the problematic is going to be very important. And even if you can apply for as much projects as you want, we encourage you to just submit the best application.